Twitter is one of the most wild places to be on the internet in the social media hierarchy, and can be described as a giant meatball containing random nonsensical information which does more harm than good. In fact, the only good plot Twitter can serve is making you famous and eventually cancelling you. Unfortunately though, I have spent way too many waking hours reading the same threads over and over and over again, and they have successfully convinced me to make this video. Let's actually take a small look at the general layout of this hellhole. On your left, you have a lot of different features to use on Twitter to do different tasks, like bookmarks are a way to save tweets and make sure you will not be looking at those tweets for the rest of your life. Lists, which can be used to make you feel productive about your stalker behavior on Twitter by keeping tabs on other people. But ultimately, we all know you're going to only need the profile button to check how many followers you've gained in the past 3 minutes. There's also the Explore tab where you can check who is being cancelled at this very moment, and there's always some random celebrity trending for the exact wrong reasons. You can also go to the News tab to check what is the most dramatic piece of entertainment since to hell with journalism. Other than this, the UI is pretty simple. You have a home page where you can read all the tweets, which is bifurcated into a For You page which has all the wrong tweets you never want to see, and a Following page which has old tweets that you've already seen 5 times today. If you wanted to make a tweet on Twitter, it's actually pretty easy. The only requirement that Twitter asks for is you be mean and angry before writing a tweet. Moving away from the features towards the messy crowd of internet lovers we call Twitter users, just like any social media, they can be divided into several categories. For example, tech Twitter. There's no such guarantee that existing on tech Twitter as an engineer will make you smarter, but it will definitely make you age faster and go bald. The only people who love knitting more than grandmas are tech Twitter thread boys writing the same common knowledge each week with random capital letters. In fact, as of 2023, the only 2 things that trend on tech Twitter are either AI lovers or AI haters. The people who love artificial intelligence wake up and write the most descriptive long format posts on why it's important to love and embrace AI, while the haters are depressed and sad because they're gonna lose their jobs. This is a unique phenomenon happening right now with AI, and it has never happened before, certainly not with Web3 or IoT. In fact, if I had $1 for each time I found helpful information on my For You page of tech Twitter, Twitter bros would shout at me until I converted those to crypto. Another category on Twitter is meme accounts. Now, there are some genuinely original meme creators on Twitter, but then we have reposts. As is common knowledge, the meme hierarchy goes as follows. The original memes begin in 4chan, then the stale memes are passed down to Reddit to become more mainstream, and once they're enough corporate friendly, they end up on Twitter. The general rule of thumb for knowing how well a meme will do on Twitter goes as follows. Did I make this meme? If the answer is no, it will do numbers. If yes, then you should probably reconsider being on Twitter. Unlike Reddit, where it feels like it's your responsibility to not repost others' content as a proud Reddit user, as if that's a thing. On Twitter, if you reply to a repost saying, I made that, people will teach you the concepts of crowdsourcing, open source, and communism to finally blocking you because you want credit for something that you made. Another fascinating side of Twitter is the engagement farmers or the bait posters. You will see a huge number of likes, retweets, and bookmarks even on their tweets because they made everyone fight on Twitter. In fact, their tweets contain so much bait that others cannot resist and have to post their own opinions. Since the default state of everyone using Twitter is being mean, you can probably understand why everyone's angry all the time. These bait posts actually do really well by the algorithm and eventually make it to everyone's For You page, which makes people wonder if it's the platform that's toxic or the users. When the real answer is, it's you because you're trying to virtue signal on the internet by telling people not to virtue signal on the internet. This is just simple observation by existing on Twitter, and if your experience is not the same and has been better than mine, just buy the blue tick and try changing your name.